Good morning. In this video, we are learning about life cycle of JSP. So first of all, we will learn what is JSP. JSP is nothing but Java server pages. It is a server-side technology. Like Seglet, JSP is also used to generate this dynamic web page. Um, it is a combination of template text and JSP elements. JSP elements consist of action tags and custom tags. So JSP, like I said, like JSP is also used to generate the dynamic content. So now we learn about the life cycle of JSP. So in life cycle of JSP, it consists of 5 phases: page translation, compilation, loading and initialization, request handling, dash time method. So see here. First one is page translation. So in this case, the JSP container in the server translate the JSP page into servlet page. So see here in the diagram I'll show you. See here. Container is in this server. Now this container, this JSP container convert the JSP page into servlet page. The container convert the JSP page into servlet page. It is the main responsibility of the JSP container. So converting JSP page into a servlet page is called as a page translation phase. Page translation phase. Next phase is compilation. Uh, Next phase is a compilation. So after translating this JSC page into Servlet, after translating this JSC page into Servlet, the container compile the Servlet page to get the class file. Once the class file once we get the class file, response is generated. To generate the response, the container compile the Servlet page to get the class file. So this is called as the compilation phase. Nothing but the Servlet JSC page will compile the Servlet program to get the class file. Once the class file is once we got the class file, response will be generated. So this is a compilation phase. After that, see here in diagram. Hmm. So the container compile this Seglet page to get the class file. So once the class file, once we got the class file, response will be generated. Response will be generated. So container compile this Seglet page to get the class file. Once we get the class file, response will be generated. So this phase is called as a compilation phase. This phase is called as a compilation phase. So third one, loading and initialization phase. So once we compare the satellite page, we get the class file. So from here, life cycle of satellite will be started. So from here we can say that life cycle of satellite is started. Nothing but loading, initialization, service, and destroy method. Life cycle of satellite consists of 4 phases. Uh, Instantiation, nothing but loading, initialization, service, and destroy method. So from here, life cycle of satellite will be started. So see here, loading and initialization phase. So after getting the class file, the container load the class file to create a satellite object and initialize it by using init method. So satellite engine will load this class file and and create use this init method to get selectness. To get the selectness in loading phase, select cannot provide service to the client. Uh, to provide service to the client, the select must call init method by passing select config as an parameter. So after getting the class file, the container load the class file and create a select object and initialize it by using init method. In init method, the select passes the select engine passes the select config object as a parameter. So once the init method is executed, the select will get the selectness. Selectness means select is ready to provide service to the client. Um, So this init method will be called only once. So init method will be called only once, and this init method consists of select config as an parameter. The select config object is the combination of context information and initialization information. Fourth phase is request processing. The select object handle the request by using service method. So I already told you from this phase, life cycle of satellite will be started. Life cycle of satellite consists of four phases. Initialization, nothing but loading. Second one, instantiation. First one is instantiation, nothing but loading. Second one is initialization. In the initialization phase, satellite calls init method as passing satellite config object as a parameter into this init method. Once init method is executed, the satellite will get a selectness. Nothing but the satellite is executed to provide service to the client. Now, the select object handle the request by using service method. So in this service method, the select engine passes two objects as parameters. First object is select request. Second object is select response. Select request object is used to capture the user input. To capture the user input, the select request object is passed as an argument to the service method. Next is select response. Silent response build a dynamic web page and generate the dynamic web page. So in order to build the dynamic page and to generate the dynamic web page, the select engine passes the select response object as a parameter to the service method. Service method consists of two parameters, namely select request and the select response. In select request method, select request object is used to capture the user input, and select response object is used to build the dynamic web page and to generate the dynamic web page. So once the service method is executed, the client request is a process. So for every client request, service method will be called. For every client request, the service method will be called. Finally, destroy method. After providing service or response to the client by using the service method, the select object will be destroyed by using the destroy method. So in order to destroy the select engine call the destroy method. If select engine does not call the destroy method, the select just wait for the client request. So here, I told you, after compilation phase, we follow the life cycle of select. After compilation phase, we follow the life cycle of select. So after this phase, after this compilation phase, nothing but uh, getting the class file. Once the JSP container compile the select page, we get the class file. After getting the class file, response will be generated. So this is a compilation phase. After compilation phase, so after compilation phase, we'll follow the life cycle of satellite. So life cycle of satellite consists of four phases. Initialization phase, instantiation phase, initialization phase, servicing phase, and destruction phase. So this instantiation phase is completed here. Is completed here. So we use only three phases, namely initialization phase, servicing phase and destruction phase. So see here, the select the JSC file is converted into select file. This is called as translation phase, and the select page is the select program is compiled, class file is generated. This is called as compilation phase, and from here, let's say class select will be started. We will call the init method. But here we use a JSP init method. JSP init method, JSP service, JSP describe. So this init method also will be called only once. JSP init method is also called only once. But JSP service method will be called multiple times. For every request, the select engine call this service method. So this service method handle the request and send the response. So multiple request comes means we must call the service method multiple times. So in next finally to destroy the select we call it destroy method. Nothing but we call here as a JSP destroy method, which is called only once. So JSP init method will be called only once. JSP destroy method will be called only once, but JSP service method will be called multiple times, more than once. This service method will be called more than once, but init method and destroy method will be called only once. So this is the translation phase. Nothing but converting JSP file to select file. This is compilation phase. Nothing but compiling the select page to generate the class file. And from here, life cycle select will be started. This init method will be called only once. Destroy method will be called only once. But service method will be called more than once. So multiple request, we call the service method multiple times to generate the response. So thank you.